Hello everyone. Welcome back to Trader Z. It is Monday morning, and I actually already got in a trade today. Hang on, I got there we go. It's getting an echo. Okay, so I wanted to go over a few things, but I guess I'll go over my trade a little bit. So I was already in a Zim trade. Zim had dividends, um, paid dividends a couple of weeks ago. Not a couple of weeks ago, like this past week. And I went ahead and sold them. There it is. It's just to get out of that trade and to move on to something else. It might be good for a scalp today. I'll pull it up so you guys can look at it. Okay. Okay, so I sold it at about 1465, I think. Yeah, so I sold it at about 1465. I had 10 shares. So I made a little bit of profit there, but I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on it. I wanted to look at other things. Okay, so looking at the heat map in the industries section, NVIDIA is at 0.37%. Apple is up 1.76%. Walmart up 0.82%. Tesla is up 7.36%. Of course, this is all according to the pre-market. TSM up 0.16%. I know a couple of the traders uh, like that one. Just gonna check the Discord real quick, see what everybody's looking at. Lori says, "Good morning, God bless America. Musk reports purchase of over 2.5 million Tesla shares." Okay, that might explain the 7% increase. ETH already back testing from previous tough 45,000 resistance as support. Uh, bulls need to hold to this level. Alert FOMC Wednesday. I love her little emotes. Um, she also says Needham maintains buy on IONQ, releases price target to $80. Denise says to take a peek at Amazon, which thought I thought I saw it up here. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe we didn't see Amazon yet. Anyway, so Amazon, um, HSDT, IONQ, IREN, Open, and Tesla. Yeah, there's Tesla. I lost it for a second. Open. We were looking at Open last week. Let's see what Open's doing, actually, just to keep up with the stock. All right. Okay, so we're just kind of moving. So for Open, uh, according to Webull, we've got 3,000. 955. A big sell at 970, 21,000. Where's the where's looking for another big buy like that? I mean, I'm seeing 3,000 share buys. Want to maybe look at again later. But I wanted to, well, let's just before we go over the market, let's see if anything's really moving. I ICCT is trading up over 1,000%. But it's a penny. It's been a penny stock recently, so I don't know if it's always a penny stock, but every time I have looked at it this past week, it's been under $1. So it went up from 2 cents though, so that's a pretty big jump for that one. Hmm. Just quickly looking over my watch list for anything over 6%. Tesla's up 8% now. That might be one to hop in on. Hey, howdy, hey, hey, Bix. Hmm. I might hop in on a Tesla trade. Just gonna watch it for a minute and see what it does. This is paper trade. Normally I would well actually no, this is still within my time range. I wait till like after 7:30 to start trading. So this doesn't break any of my rules. I have a couple of them 30 minutes after each big market time period. Like I can't think of how to explain it. It's just one of my rules. 9:33, 10:07, 96.80. So this one definitely would have been good to get in right here. $28. $50, $50, $50, $60, $60, $60. I think 20, 428.20, somewhere around there might be a good place to buy in because I keep seeing it hit that and then go back up, but unsure. See, now it's dipping. Oh, there's 20 again. So we have that at 50 floor. Just Yeah, I see two others. Okay, so we're gonna try to buy in. How much would that? Oops. How much would 100 units cost? Or 50 units cost? Well, we're trying to trade with a close to the PDT rule account, so um, let's not do that. We'll just try to buy in 10 shares at 428. Oh shoot, nope, 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 nope. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Okay. So we need, okay, that's paper trade. Never mind. Never mind. So I have looked to find a way to set stop losses on the paper trade, but haven't figured out how to do it on Webull. Online says you can. Um, I can set it on my regular trade, so I'll go over that a little bit when we switch over to regular trade today. But I don't want to trade the early morning market on my regular trading account. Today, anyway. Okay, so now let's sell our shares. What's a good sell? Ooh, wait, where'd it go? There you went. 428.50. Spread this out. 30, 20, 10. Oh no. Buy interest is, oh, there it goes again. Okay, so we're currently selling at 26. Ah, it's dipping. Mm, it's got higher volume right now. I think it'll come back up. It might come back up. So let's just see what it does. Oh, there goes the volume. Let's do it on the 5 minutes. So one thing I didn't do before I hopped into this trade was look at the 2 minutes and the 5 minute charts. So it doesn't look as bad on the 5 minute. It's still down well, I'm just gonna say $2 because it's about $2. This is the volume at. Okay. Price alert NAK is down 9% to 81. It's not what I want to hear. Shut up, Weeble. Oh, come on, go up. You know you want to. Okay, so we got Tesla pulled up while that decides what it's gonna do, which hopefully it's not go down. Come on, go back up. Oh, it's got a lot more volume, so I'm expecting it to go up. Okay, so statement changes in benefit ownership and securities. Let's pull that up. When was this? 9/15/2025. So this was recent. It's currently trading at 425, so I've got that up on the side. I also have this paper pulled up on the quarter. I'm looking at both. Okay, so this is just the financial form stating, breaking down him purchasing uh, his stocks. It says the purchase report in column 4 is weighed. Uh, Average purchase price. These shares were purchased in multiple transactions ranging from 3,701.38 cents to 3,702. No, sorry. I'm gonna 371. I can't see that. Hang on. It's too small. I can't tell if it's a decimal. Okay. 371.38 cents to 372.37 inconclusive. And then it just breaks down all the different purchase price of shares. There's 26 columns of it. I can pop it up real quick for a second. Well, let me look at my trade because I had to pull it over so I could see 25.66. Okay, it's going back up. Volume's opening up. 26 bucks. So we dipped all the way down to 428.72. The high is what, 426.23. So hopefully we'll break that and go back up. I can sell that real quick. Okay, there we go. Let's look at the 1 and 2 minutes. Those look scary. 2 minutes. Looks better. Okay, so I was gonna pop that up on the screen for a minute so that you guys could take a peek at it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. The print's very small, but I'll put it up anyway. That's what I wanted to do. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, this is just a purchase form, looks like to me, where he's purchasing the common stock, and it just kind of breaks down all of it. I'll leave it up there for a second so you guys can look at it. And if you want to look at it more, you can always pause the stream and take a peek, but I'm going to scroll down here now. Kind of in the way a little bit, but everything below my shoulder kind of just says the same, well, it says exactly the same thing as the sentences above, so as long as you can see the top one, you know what the other ones say. Okay, like I said, if you want to take a closer look at that, you can always pause the stream. This is also, publicly available, so you can always look at it yourself. So let's go back to Webull, stop for that. Okay, so back to our Tesla trade. Volume's dropping. I'm gonna pull up Thinkorswim so we can check the volume on Tesla on that platform as well. Gives us a little more knowledge about how this trade may go. My green screen has been moved. Let's fix that real quick. Okay, hang on guys. I'm just gonna pull up the regular stock screen so I can fix my green screen and you guys don't have to watch me do that. Okay, did we get it lined up? It's so hard to tell off of camera. It's good enough, whatever. You guys can see my chart behind me. Okay. So, ah, crap. Where's our Tesla trade going? So, went to 427. Where's the volume at? That's why we're pulling up Thinkorswim. Still down on 425. So, something I would also like to point out. This is a paper trade, and I don't have the stop loss set up on here. Um, so if I had had a stop loss, it would have already kicked, and I wouldn't still be in the trade. Just something to point out. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to Thinkorswim. There it goes. Okay, so it says that the volume is about 27,000. 29,000, 30, hang on. About 30, 33,000-ish, according to Thinkorswim. So I'll switch back over to Webull because that's the one that we're in the trade in. Okay, so in the 5 minutes, it's about almost 26 bucks. Not quite. We're not there yet. Hmm. Oh, we hit 26. See, if it starts to go up, the volume should open up. I'm afraid to check the 1 and 2 minutes. Okay, so wait. This is the 1 minute chart. 2 minute chart. And our 5 minute chart. So what was that? So that was just today. Never hit 471. Get off my stuff, bratty little cat. Okay, let's go back up here so we can watch this a little closer. I'm putting a line just to keep an eye on this point. I'm gonna go ahead and start recording this trade. So when I decide what the sell price is going to be at, it dipped below the line when I wasn't looking at it. Well, now it's a little up, so we'll just watch it a little longer, I suppose. If it dips again, I think I'll sell it. Unless a large amount of volume opens up, then I might stay in the trade. Morning, Trader Z. Oh, look, there we go. Hey. So I'm just pretending that this little red line is a stop loss line. Um, ah, but it kicked me. Okay, so our goal is 428.50. See if we can get that. It's got 24,000 according to Thinkorswim. Trading at 26. All right. Gonna post in the Discord. 427. No, don't go down. No. What's the volume at? Let's look at it on the 5 minutes. Two-minute chart. Okay. So it's currently on the 1 minute chart at about 427.20. Ooh, all right. Ooh, there we go. So now, let's say and where is 60? So we bought them at 428.50. Okay, well, that disappeared off of that. Okay, so what I probably would have done here is, since it started to go down, I probably just put it at 428.16. You know why that disappeared? It's probably because it's a paper trade. Well, anyway, so I would have sold out somewhere between 428.20, or I would have moved a stop loss right there. Yeah, I probably would have got it at 428. Yeah, 428.20. So, okay. So I did want to go over some more things in the market. Okay, so I wanted to go over the top gainers um, for the past 5 days, so like this past week. OBRS is up 907, 977.24%. I actually want to look at that. Okay, so $16, 5 days. Okay, so in 5 days it hit 83 bucks. We were looking at this one about a week ago when it started to go up. So in the 1 day, oh, this one isn't on my list. So I like to have it set to price change high to lowest, so that doesn't look accurate. Oh, QMMM. That's one from last week. QMMM. 3Ms. Oh, that one's still trading at $81. This one, I believe, went from just a couple dollars. Yeah. Yeah, this one shot way up. It was a good trade to be in last week. All right, Big View says morning, and it's looking at QS, SoFi, Oklo, and Grab. So let's take a look at QS. I saw that earlier this morning. Okay. Just above where we charted her the other day. Live Trader, my weekend swings, SQ, Oklo, SoFi, Grab, all nice and green. Yeah. I saw that Zim was up this morning, so I just went ahead and sold my shares of it um, before the market even opened, which I actually do want to see what Zim's doing. Eh, I sold it at 14 even, I think. What did I write down? No, no, I didn't write that trade down. It's okay. So on Webull, you can go back and it'll kind of give you a little bit of information about your trades, but it doesn't do it like the same day. At least mine does. Mine hasn't done it in the same day. But it's definitely a good platform for people who are trying to get used to trading. Okay, so Zim's at 14.75. So Zim's a stock that I like, and I'll tell you why I like it. Because sometimes Zim likes to hit 20 bucks, and sometimes Zim likes to dip down to 6 bucks or so. So let me see if I can show you where. It's the last time it hit 6 bucks. Oh, there it goes to 10. Yep, okay. So if you watch Zim long enough, you can get it real cheap. But it also, very often hits $20. So it's a nice stock. Back to the 1 day. Okay, but anyway, so we sold our Zim shares this morning before anything even happened because it was trending up and we didn't want to get stuck with it when it dipped. So, but I didn't record that trade, so um, and that was a real trade. That wasn't a paper trade. Upper weekend swings above. All four nice and green. Yeah. Looking at a chart that you posted in the Discord. Okay, so what was we wanted to look at SoFi? Okay. So SoFi is definitely above where we charted her last week. So if you ended up holding that trade for the long term, I don't think you'd be disappointed. Maybe for a few minutes. Might have been a little stressed out, but shot up to 27.06. It still looks like she's going up. Oklo, that's one that keeps being put out there. What did Oklo do last week? Okay, so we charted or didn't do a lot of charting on Oklo. Okay, well you could have got Oklo for 66 bucks last week at a low. And if you had bought it for anything less than 75.84, well no, we'll just move this up because I feel like that's not an accurate line anymore. 1 month. Don't like where that line is. Yeah, I'd say if you got it for anything less than 78.66, I'd be happy. I mean, okay, I guess that's not accurate. You can make profit off of any of this, of course, but that would be a good little chunk of profit. That would make me happy. Just based on the way that it trends to the way that I'm looking at the trend, if I could pick a good buy-in price, that's what I would have picked. Not that it matters. I don't have shares in it. Okay, so let's go back down because we didn't actually get to go over all of the market. Uh, so S&P is down 0.05%, Dow Jones is down 0.59%, NSDAQ is up 0.45%, Shenzhen is up 0.63%, and Shanghai is down 0.26%. So good day for Good early morning for NSDAQ in Shenzhen. Step, step, scroll down. Hang on, guys. Gonna just create a little gap here so I don't get stuck on the charts. Okay, so okay, so another one that's up for the week is WLDS. It's up 780% for the week. WLDS. So let's take a look at that. WLDS. Wearable devices. Oh, hello. So what's the news with wearable devices? Okay, so a company is purchasing a large amount of shares of wearable devices. The purchase was to be set at $6 per share. I'll pull it up so you guys can see it. Mm, says, okay. Okay, so it says on September 12th, 2025, Wearable Devices Ltd. Company entered into a securities purchase agreement with a single institutional investor, the pursuant to which the company agreed to issue and sell in a registered direct offering by the company directly to the purchaser um, of 444,000 of the company's ordinary shares, no par value per share, at an offering price of $6 per share, and pre-funded warrants to acquire up to 230,000 ordinary shares at an offering price of $5 and 9.999 per pre-funded warrant. Okay, so it says the pre-funded warrants were sold to the purchaser whose purchase of ordinary shares in the registered direct offering would otherwise have resulted in the purchaser, together with its affiliates and certain related parties beneficially owning more than 9.99% of the outstanding share capital of the company following the consummation of the registered direct offering. Each pre-funded warrant represents the right to purchase one ordinary share at an exercise price of 0.00001 per share, cents per share. The pre-funded warrants are exercisable immediately and may be exercised at any time until the pre-funded warrants are exercised in full, subject to the beneficial ownership limitation described above. Hello, how are you? How was your trade going? Yeah, that's what I heard. View says his trades are doing good. Everybody. So we're gonna go back to Weeble and yeah. He says it's a green morning. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Weeble. Yeah, I saw Tesla's had a good day. I was in a Tesla trade earlier. Almost went south on me. Yeah, it almost went south on me, but we pulled out of it. Well, it was a paper trade, so I guess the scalp trade, it's what it was intended to be, but I was in it for a little too long, so technically the trade kicked me. But I had decided where I would have sold it at. So, which is ORCL. Let's look at that. I was looking at wilds. Yeah, it's hitting 304 right now. I don't know, it's moving. I haven't been watching it. I don't like hopping in when I haven't watched it. If it's getting social media coverage, it'll probably go up, but it's a rule not to trade something you haven't charted. Oh, I have one charting for it. If it breaks 333.21, I will hop in. Because that's the last charting that I have for it. I'll put ORCL on one of my lower charts down here, and we'll look at some other stocks. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to trade that one yet. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Okay, so CWD, that was up 268% for the 5-day. So CWD. Yeah, I mean, if it breaks that, I had the last charting I have on it was for 333 was the resistance line. Yeah, it'll probably be a good one to get in. I said it'll probably be a good one to get in. Alrighty. All right, so top gainers for the month, we've got QMM, which is one we've already looked at. OP, that one's up 1,000, more than 1,000%. So take a peek at OP. OP. Optimism. Mm. Well, I see that that is moving a lot, but I'm not gonna mess with that one. ORBS. Okay. Hmm. Bet that's a Bitcoin. OPUSD. That looks like a currency. Okay, that's cool. But we were looking at uh ORBS. Mm, had a peek up there. Emma one day. Deck 16 twice. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's check the 52-week highs. QMM, get on there. ORBS, that one's on there again. SNTG, up 261%. CDW, up 203%. FORD, up 196. MOGU, up 157 for the 52 weeks. VSA, up 96%. ATMB, up 85. TAIT, up 80. HUDI, up 76. And SSM, up also 76. And we'll go back to the 5 days and look at the lows. BDSX down 95%, the CLSD down 93, SDOT down 91, ANGX down 73, LGCL down 69, YYGH down 68, BINI down 61, IPDN down 54.50, INHD down 53.37, CDT down 49.15, and NFF down 46.53. And then we'll go to the top losers for the 1 month. BDSX again, CLDS again, CJET, that one's down 92%, ELPW down 92%, SDOT down 92, STFS down 91, BINI again down 91, FLYE down 90%, JEM down 88, NXTT down 88, CUPR down 84. So For the 52-week lows, Apple down 92%, BINI again down 65, YYGH, there's that one again, down 57.67. The market just changed. Go back to that in a second. LGCL down 52, CDT down 51, INDP down 47, MRNO down 40, SLXN down 39, CJET, there's that one again, down 38, but is trending up. I should also point out that YYGH is also trending up, as well as Apple. They're just at a low or a near low. NFE is down 37% and CERO is down 36. Okay, so those were our lows. If you wanted to get something in a dip, maybe take a peek at one of those. Switch all my stuff to highs. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we had a small change in the market. It is S&P is down 0.5%, Dow Jones is down 0.59%, NSCIQ still up 0.45, Shenzhen still up 0.63. I'm not sure if that was already 63, if it was 68% earlier this morning. And Shanghai is down 0.26. Okay, so let us see what's going on in the group. Lori says WBD open a couple of lower cap volatile names, recently good day trading candidates. GPUS, which is a penny stock up over 100%, hyperscale data launches, $1 million Bitcoin treasury strategy as part of ongoing transformation into pure play AI and digital asset comp. Let's take a look at GPUS. I'm trading at 36 cents. Just another purchase form that I'm looking at for GPUS or Hyperscale Data Inc. So oh, I'll pull that up real quick for you guys to look at. Because if you want to look at it for um, more than just a minute or so, feel free to pause the stream when I get it up. Because that. Is that the right one? I think that's the right one. Yeah, okay, so that's the right one. All right. Okay, so let me just kind of move out of the way. I don't know if you can see this fine print at the bottom right here. There. But I'll read it for you. Okay, it says the common stock was purchased by the reporting person in the open market transactions of the transaction date. Volume weighed at volume weighted average purchase price of 0.0066. The range of this purchase prices on the transaction date was 0.064. Geez, this is really small print. Um, okay, so they purchased it at the on the transaction date from a 0.0064 to 0.0066 cents per share. The reporting person undertakes to provide, upon request by the SEC staff and issuer or a security holder of the issuer, full information regarding the number of shares purchased at each price. Okay, so I mean, it's just kind of like the um, previous pages we looked at, just a purchase form, people buying a large quantity of stocks. Just kind of skimming through this to see if there's anything else interesting on the page for me to point out. AULT Lending LLC is a wholly owned subsidiary of Hyperscale Data, and Centium Inc., formerly known as BitNile Inc., is a wholly owned subsidiary of HDI. Okay, so we're going to go back to our Weeble screen. So yeah, that's GPUS, Hyperscale Data. That's the last thing that they have pulled up. I'm gonna pull up this so you guys can see it. And top gainers. Don't think I went all the way through the top gainers list. Oh, high dividend stocks. Okay, so according to the chart, says Zim, which is the one that I just sold out of, um, dividend yield is 49.74%. Dividend is to be $6.78, which I'll have to go and check. And the X date is 6/20, and the market cap is 1.64 billion. So, okay, OXCL, that's dividend yield is 30.53. We're expecting $5.40, and the EX date is 8/15. I should add a couple of other things like the yep. There's a couple of other dates that I'd like to add for the dividends. That just the word has just escaped me. Okay, so OCI, the ex-dividend date, but there's another one. There's two other dates. The pay date, and then there's Isn't there a third one? I was thinking there was another one. Maybe I'm just making this harder. Okay. So yeah, I'd like to add pay date to this chart, but it doesn't, uh, options are crap. It would probably let me do it on my regular trade. Okay, guys, it is 9:07. We've got a few minutes before 9:30, so to switch over to regular trading. Then after I get everything set up, I'm gonna go grab some coffee so I'm not up running around during um, the time I like to trade. What do we want to pull up? Hmm. Let's just check out QS. Ah. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up QS. Gonna get my coffee ready so I can watch it and see what it does. Morning, rat. Or view, sorry. Oh no, yeah, that's crazy. Oh, I can hear you. I was just trying to get myself situated before it hit 9:30 so I could watch whenever um all that movement started to happen. So I heard what you said about your trades. I would like to add that to the stream at some point. Uh, just a little, because you give a little bit of information about the trades and the stop losses and stuff like that. I don't have quite that many monitors. I've got two monitors, and it's a struggle for real estate on them.
So far it's moving good. Still real green. Oracle's green. QS is super green. I posted what I'm at. I posted my chart on that. That's super green in profit. By Zim, I'm still a little bit red in that, but it's going up. Um, Hot stocks, MSOS, and any of these I'm saying that doesn't necessarily mean to jump in and trade them. I'm just telling you what I got cooking on my radar. My grad swing trade, that's still green. It's not going up though, it's going sideways. And Oracle is cooking. Oh my god, look at that big guy.
Oracle. I was looking at QS for trade.
Yeah, I'm almost in 4-digit profit on Oracle now.
Oh, nice. I did pick a little bit at Oracle today.
Still got life in.
Why are they? Oh,
You
because
know why? You know why?
greens. Yeah, I don't know why they do that, but I don't. This is, I like the green. It's just stupid that it does that.
Side eye on XL and a fucking handle on the 4-hour chart. I could break spare. If it breaks bear, it would be a very small victory for the Bears. That really called that out. They can hear me on screen, right?
No, I don't think so.
Just making sure.
So XLF, let's take a peek at that one.
Cup and handles, typically when you see that, it's going to go up. Not a guaranteed and not a guaranteed when, but typically it's going to, when you see that cup and handle, it's like high probability stocks will go up. Now,
Oh,
I've seen it go the other way, but not very often. That's trading. There's always risk to lose. So I tell people that there's always risk to lose.
mhm. So we're looking at XLF. Uh, Alrighty. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Alrighty. So yeah, this was posted in the Discord. This is one to watch. Uh, see what it does today. It might be good for a scalp. But we are going to go back to QS because that's the one that we were looking at. Mm, 10:18. 9:20, so we'll just watch it a little longer, see what it does. Okay, so I'm down to 10:09, 2 minutes, 10:08, reserve volume. Five minutes. Okay, I just took the 3 minutes off because I don't use that one a whole lot. I might add it back on later. Okay, so back to 10:10, 10:10, 10:10, 10:10. It's been 10:10, 10:11. Less volume. Pull up real quick on TradeStation. Not TradeStation, Thinkorswim. I do have TradeStation. I just been using Thinkorswim. And volume is 16,000. Okay, it's opening up again. Maybe? Okay. Okay, 10:12, 9:24. Hmm, 10:09 might not be a bad place to buy in, depending on what it does over the next 5 minutes. Ten ten. Let's go back to the 1 minute. Hmm, 5 minute chart. Not a lot of volume right here. 10:06. 6. 10:05. Hmm. 9:28. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get into QS today. So I hit the 21,000 in volume. 10,000 in volume on Thinkorswim. Don't know if the volume doesn't open up, I'm gonna probably look at something else. For my scalp trade for today, that is. I've already, like I said, earlier this morning I already got into a trade for Zim. I saw that it had peaking a little bit, so I went ahead and sold my shares of it. All right. Okay, look, there she goes. So let's see, where's our volume? Oh, volume's opened up, 20,000 shares. So get 92, 92. I don't want to buy that many. It's 200 bucks. 88. 9, 90, 88. Volume. Okay, let's just go for it. Yeah. Got a lot of volume. Big buyers, 5,000. Okay. 97, 97, 97, 95. Okay. Oh, I forgot they hadn't cleared. Okay. Less volume. Okay, we're going up. I'm at my stop loss here. Gotta secure profit. That's what a smart trader does. Secure your profit. So if I wanted to run this tight, I would have actually just pulled my stop loss up there, but we're going to see how much we can make off of it. So we're going to run it a little loose. I don't have a large um, amount of shares, so to make the most of it, I just kind of need to make more off of each share. 1002, 1003, go away. $10, $9. Let go of it, it might kick me. Okay, so why is that still up if my shares are sold? There they go. It just took a second. Okay, so it did kick me. Okay, so that was QS. All right, so I had hoped to stay in that trade a little bit longer, but oh, hey, look at that. So where's the volume at? Let's go to paper trade. Let's see if we can get into another QS trade. So it's down. Stop moving the lines. I really need to lock those. 977. Let's see if we want to get into another one. We might. We might. Volumes. Volumes up. 78. Buy and sell on both sides. 5,000. 5,000. Okay, so just. Oh, yes. Just buy 100 of those. Where we at? Stretch that out. 80 and 82. 9. 5 minutes. Less on the buy side. 6,000 there. 5,000 here. Hmm. Okay, so I'm not sure if I want to do that, but while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna make an adjustment to my stream so that you guys don't have to hear all of my notifications, because I'm sure that's annoying. Okay, I don't remember exactly how to do that, so I'm just gonna fiddle with it off stream. Anyway, so I was getting some alerts. BNZI. Uh, okay, I need to add alerts to this. I didn't realize I didn't have it up. Oh, actually, you know, I'll just stop. Okay, 52-week low, BNZI. Price down from $2.95. Sorry. Price down 2.95% to 2.30%. Okay, I hit 958. Yeah, Lenny, look at you. Wanted to, oh, look at you. 310. Good volume. HL 52-week high, 2.68%. That is so weird that it does that. Might get in a quick trade on this. Now look at the volume. It's not that great. There it opens up. You know what? Okay. I want to get in this at 0, 6, 7. Sorry, I'm kind of going through the numbers real quick. 0, 4. Three 302. 5 minutes. 1 minute. 2 minutes. 301. 298. Mm, the 5 minute, oh, it's 3 minute. Hang on. No, 5 minutes still green. And it looks, it's yellow, but it's supposed to be green. I just can't use green because the green screen messes it all up. All right, let's see if we can flip this real quick. And we're not going to chase it. If it dips down, we get it. Okay, and we'll try to sell it at 308. No, we just see what it does. Our live trader took a small position ORCL. View is very faint, but coming through. Okay. Well, we'll address that after stream. Oh, and I sold out at 308. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and record that. Sold at 308. I could still be in the trade if I'd actually been looking at the screen. That's another thing, doesn't always have to be a negative, but if you're not looking at it to pull up your take profits, it could just shoot up on you and you not even pay attention. I was looking at chat. Okay, wow, I didn't finish writing that down, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish that. Zim's moving. I'd like to see what you're doing. I see hit 15. So if I had just moved it up to 15, I'd made an extra dollar per share off of that. But it's all right. I felt I had been holding on to them for a little too long. At the price I bought it for. An AOV. I'm gonna post that one in the Discord real quick. I don't know if anybody's looking at it. This one's 5 minutes. $50, $15. Am I getting FOMO? Feel like this could be a decent one. Put it in 29, 285, volume. Okay, I keep seeing 33. We're at 36. Okay, try to buy 10 units, 1136. Stop loss, take profit. Can't do 10. Don't have the settled funds. I've been into too many trades. That's a shame. Can I buy one? Okay. I probably won't be able to get into this trade anyway, but who knows? I'll just stay where we are. And I suppose I don't want to. We're gonna tighten up our stop loss to right there, just because that's what a smart trader would do. Hmm. I just wanted to get into this trade. I'm aware I haven't charted it. It probably wasn't the best decision, but I have one share in it, so we'll see what that one share does for me. And if I take a loss, then that will be a reminder to me not to do that. Volume's up. Buy is up. I can stay in it long enough. Make a couple bucks off of this one share. I'm gonna raise my target sell. Pull it up to at least 14 bucks. Okay, so we've made profit here, so we're gonna secure that profit. Okay, $12. So don't kick me. So with this one share, we're just gonna keep going up till it kicks us. Don't kick me. Don't do it. It kicked us. Okay. All right. So, an AOV. And see, look at it. It's just gonna keep going. I really hope somebody else is in it. Tesla has basically beta. Lori says touch 944. She said Tesla approaching 5-minute oversold. Ah, look at you. Okay, so NAOV is she hit 13. Halted. Oh, okay. She's been halted. 1554. Okay, so I need to finish writing that trade down. All right. Let's see what else is. Eli, what are you doing? RELI. Okay, let's pull it up on Thinkorswim. Okie dokie. So, Thinkorswim says it's got less than 1 million available. And Weeble says that it's got about a million and a half, almost 2 million available. So I need to post. $13, $12. Well, we may have gotten may have noticed this one a little late today. But we'll watch and see what it does over the next few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
52-week high, GRAB, from 0.83. I hate it when it moves away from me. I gotta go to messages and see what it said. Just a little shorter, thank you. Okay, so GRAB is at a 52-week high, price up 0.83% to 6.05, and that was at 9:55. Trading at $1.08, $1.09, something like that. It's on the 5 minutes. Let's check the 1 minute. Whew. Oh, do I need more coffee already? Perhaps. Soon. Big buyer there. Like $1.08. What that cost? I don't know if I want to get to trade that badly. Yeah, I can do more than that. $1.09. I don't know. I don't know if I want to get into this trade or not. We're done. 1, 2, 3. I've done 3 trades already. Complete trades. Um, so technically I don't really have to get into any more trades right now. This would just be extra. $1.08. Hmm. Oh, hey, look. An AOV. Ah, you almost hit 15. So, we already looked at that one. Rely. Wait. No, we looked at Rely. We didn't look at Resolve. Let's look at Resolve. You shot up a whole dollar from earlier today. Mm, 8.15, 8.16, 16, 16, 16. Yeah, I'm not totally sure about this trade, so I'm just gonna go in one share, see what I can do with it. Stop loss, take profit. 8.21. I might not get it, but we'll see. Okay, I got it. Now let's see what happens. Hey, look at that. Just keep doing that, it'll make me happy. I don't know where. Come on, go up. 20. Oh, don't kick me. I'm not sure where to put this at. Okay, well, now I'll move it there. I can't freaking see that. There we go. And there. Don't kick me. No, if I put it there, it'll kick me. 18, 19. Ah, no, it kicked me. Okay. Alright, so that one, if I had adjusted my stop loss to up here, while it was up here, I would have made a little more profit on that. I think I technically lost a penny or two on it. Stop was 818. How much did I pay for it? Oh no, I didn't lose out. I didn't lose on that. Okay, so I made a couple pennies on that. But I didn't go in very big on that, because I wasn't sure where to go in on that trade. So rather than risking a lot, I just went in one to see how it went. So I bought it at alrighty. So we know we've got some traders in SoFi, so let's check how that is going. Alright, so SoFi started out the day at ah, SoFi started out the day at about 26.50, somewhere around there. Took a jump to 26.89, dipped a little bit, seemed to consolidate, sort of, and then started to go to 27.10. Now we're hanging out at about 27.47. And hopefully for my fellow traders in this one that it'll break 27.69 again and stay there. Let's see, what else do we got people in? Monster bounce for the for the Buffy. UNHG and UNH. Let's take a look at that. UNHG. Okay. Dipped $21, trading at 22. 12,000 volume on this platform. 12,000, 12,000. Got some decent buy and sell interest on both sides. Uh, okay, okay. What was the other one? UNH. Alright, so UNH took a dip to 342.53. Trading back now at about 350.45. So up about $8 per share if you bought it during that little dip. Where was it trading at before? Ooh, hey, look at that. So that is as low as it's been in 5 days, was that little dip. So that would have been a really good time to scalp it or to snag it up by the dip. Don't know if you guys have seen the meme about that, but anyway, okay. So, yep. Let's look at some of the other ones that they mentioned. How did that XLF turn out? That was one that we looked at, but we did not end up trading in it. So 1 day. Okay, so then it did jump up. They said that this was expected to move, and this one did jump up like they said, like she said, hit 54.09, and now we're back at 53.89. You. That's one we haven't looked at in a minute. It's up trading at about 650. Not a lot of volume. RR. That's one I like. That looks like she hit a nice little spike, 368, coming up from 338. Could have scalped this one twice. She had two low points right here. 337, like I said, 338, 337, 338. Could have scalped that one and sold it for 367 at the highest, 368 at the highest. Then she dipped again right here, down to 336. So even if you didn't sell it there, it went back up to 385 at a high point. Now, this one may jump up, may dip down and then jump up again. No, that's just something that I've noticed it tends to do. Really good at the 5 days. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? See, it goes do 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 do. It gets a few good jumps in the day, I've noticed. But, you could buy here and then end up selling here, so always use um, your own financial judgment when making trades. Never take anybody's word for it. Always check it out yourself. Educate yourself on what you're doing, or you'll lose all your money. 360. Mm, I have a feeling it's going to go back up. I don't know if I want to get into another trade because it gets stuck in it. Um, but I do want to watch and see what this does. See if it jumps up again like I'm expecting it to. So where do we think our low point's going to be? It looks like it might be jumping back up already. Am I on paper? No, I'm on regular trade. How many trades? How many regular trades have I done today? So that was paper, real, and that was real. I can only get into one more real trade for today because that would make 3 trades. So I'm not sure if I'm going to take this stock up on that or not. Okay, we're gonna watch this stock for a minute. I'm gonna refill my coffee cup, take a quick 5, and I'll be right back in just a minute. Okie dokie, guys, we are back. So we were just kind of watching RR to see what they did because I was expecting it to have another peak again today. It's looking like it's still on track for that. So we'll just watch it for the last few minutes of stream and see if it'll do it before we hop off. And BLNE up 24%. And AOV is halted. I wonder if it's still halted from earlier. Zims 1491, so that one might hit 15 today. Oh no, and she's dipping. We're not in a trade or anything like that, so it's alright. Just wanted to see what it did. Where did it go? Just disappeared. Five Below's up 6%. AAI, A, AAOI is also up 6%. Um, Looking for ones I haven't already mentioned. OSHR, that's not moving on me. That one's up 6%. Lunar is up 5. IRBT, that one's up almost 10%. Let's take a look at that. It's another one I like. For the day, so we opened up the day about 346, dipped to 347-ish. Well, okay. Opened up the day about 346, then we hit 354, dipped down to about 347. We've been moving our way up to 377 and hit that twice, and now we're trading at 373 for IRBT. Okay, so we have 6 minutes left. Where did RR go? There's RR. Let's pull RR back up. RR is going down. Oh, we'll see what it does. Oh, where's the line at? Yeah, one is there. So we'll see if she shoots up again before we hop off. All right, so she took a dip. Oh, you gonna do it? Let's look at it on the 5 minutes. Oops. I'm so gonna start locking these lines. I wish there was an undo button. Is there an undo button? I don't see an undo button. Alright, so on the 5 minute chart, I'm sorry that the bars are black. I know, I know. There, kind of happier. I'm gonna do it with my other chart too. Make it blue so everybody can see them. All right, 351, 350. Oh, hey, and AOB's moving again. I'll post that's not halted anymore. No, this is a trade I might get into again. Um, but I've already done quite a few trades today, so I can just see what it does for the next couple of minutes. And we'll go back to RR. Ah, there, locked it. Are you gonna spike? Maybe. It's trying. It's got good buy and sell. I would probably get back into this trade, or not back into. I would probably get into this trade again. But I've also traded this stock quite a few times, so. But yeah, so I would have put a buy in right here. I'd have bought in here, so then I would be green right now. And I'd probably put my stop loss like right here, just to kind of stay in it a little bit longer. But it would totally kick me. So just put the stop loss. So I would probably put a stop loss about 355. Mm, then I'd move my stop loss up to 357. If I were quick enough, I could have moved it up to 358. Um, but it just hit that for a second, so. And then I would have sold out right there, 356. But yeah, I mean, and I could have been stuck in that trade for quite a while, who knows. Um, Alrighty, so it is 10:30. Like I said, I've already done quite a few trades today. I need to go over those. Out 360. This one, if you're watching, this one might be one to check out, RR. But see, like I said before we hop off, I just would like to point out, I said it usually goes up about 3 times or so, and here we are, just moving up again for the third time. And we're at 361, and I'm not gonna guess if it'll break 385, but it would be really good for the stock if it did. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you for joining me in my trading this morning, and I'll be back tomorrow, starting at about 7:30. We trade until about 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we'll catch you later. Oh, uh, there we go. Um, Before I hop off here, I want to look at AOV real quick. Okay, so that one's moving. This is another one that I might get into again today. But yeah, so just those two. Anyway, so I'm hopping off for the day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.